Good morning, everybody. This is Karen Martz, and these are a variety of feathers that my parrot, friend the parrot, which you'll see in a minute, has lost. So they've fallen to the bottom of his 36-inch cage. It's really interesting. So if you look here, you've got like a light black color with darker green, and then on his tail feathers, notice that it's more of a yellowish green and dark green, and then these feathers, they really snap. Like if you hold them up in the air, you notice that the one on the left is very smooth. That's a normal feather. I'm not sure why this one, you could see how it's didn't quite have the full strength of feather. You see how it's kind of faded on the left side. And then these beautiful, again, yellowish green feathers with the white down, that's obviously closer to his body and underneath, like his chest feathers. And then look, I always joke with Freedom. You see how there's a little bit of pink right there? That's from his chest. And I always say that he is part flamingo, which is possible. Kidding. And then you notice that there's more gray on the yellowish green on both of these. Again, because they're closer to his body. And then the yellow feathers, they're usually smaller. And remember, I'm kind of moving the camera really close. But the red feathers are on the shoulder. I call them Christmas shoulders because he's got red and green. So it's either solid red or yellow and red. And then this very delicate yellow feathers from on top of his head. Now, here's what's interesting. Underneath, he's got wing feathers that you never see unless he takes a bath. Solid black, which I've read gives the feather strength. And look at the beautiful navy. And then this dramatic red and then darker green. Now, when these feathers fall out, a lot of times I'll find him chewing on this waxy part. And remember, when the feathers come in, they're called pin feathers. And if you see a pin feather on your bird, if it's up by his head, his neck, certain areas of the body, he won't be able to reach it with his beak. So it's important to open up those pin feathers for your parrot. Hey, Freedom. And then look, here's our conglomerate, if you will, of not conglomerate, Freedom, what's the compilation, there we go, of pictures. So there's Freedom standing on the bed at some point once I adopted him. And then the alligator farm, St. Augustine Alligator Farm, been there a couple times, and they have beautiful birds. And then here's Freedom, let's see, he was standing on the desk chair years ago, and I have that picture on my business card, which I love. And of course, you got your African grays. And then here's another picture of Freedom standing at the veterinarian. He will weigh in with no problem for them. He'll stand on this little perch. And I got these really cool frames from the Oasis Sanctuary online auctions. Here's Freedom and I at, let's see, bless you, Freedom. I adopted him from Feather Friends Forever, and we go back and visit every year. We didn't get to go in 2020, but that was at the Residential Inn, bless you, in Augusta. And then Harlem, Georgia is where Feather Friends Forever is. And then I got some of these little birds, the small ceramic ones from the online auction. Well, looks like we need to do some dusting. Here's Feather Friends Forever. So if you need to adopt a parrot, call them. Freedom keeps sneezing, my goodness. And I got this from my friend Lori, this wooden pin, and also this little bird that's also a pin. Hey, Freedom. And here's Freedom. Okay, so Freedom, you want to say hi? Okay, let me open up the cage a little bit. 5 seconds. Here we go. There's our parrot. Freedom is a Panama Amazon, and he is 24 years old. Hey, Freedom. When I adopted him, people thought he might have only been like 5 years old, but he was actually 15. He had a leg band. And one of the veterinarians said, hey, there's only a few manufacturers of leg bands in the U.S. I think there was 2. First one I called, they said, give me the number. And boom, the lady in 3 seconds had the breeder name in front of her. And she called the breeder and asked if it's okay if I called. And then she called me back, and I called him. And Freedom's an official Panama Amazon, born in Riverview, Florida. Now, he's leaning back right now because he must see a bald eagle up in the sky. Freedom's very good at spotting wildlife. All right, we're signing off live. Freedom, you okay? Oh, and we're going to go watch the bald eagle today. We're going to go film the eagles, right, Freedom? Did you go with me last week? Okay, we're going to go film and have lots of videos coming up. Have a great day.